Good day, traders. The 4-step method to high performance trading is a free course download for increasing your competence and your ability to execute your trading edge in live time. The link for the download is in the description box below. And the free audio program, the 7-step daily routine for high performance traders, is also a free download to develop your discipline, your confidence, and a winning mindset to master the markets. Again, the download for these links is in the description box. They're both free downloads. Let's get started.
Good day, traders. Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. A short video, very short video, and some homework. We got an extended holiday U.S. weekend, and we're going to talk about day 1, day 2, day 3, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and day 1, day 2, day 3, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And as always, in the previous videos in the playlist, as I spoke about previously, there are other playlists that speak specifically about the 3-day setups, mastering the trading process, big explosive trade setups, trading psychology, and the most recent one, everything you need, is in this playlist. Within this playlist, we walk through the timings, the levels, the behavior of price, the templates, high of day, low of day, closing price levels, the setups that can occur in each individual session. Today, we're going to just talk about 2 specific setups, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, an example of a trend trade template, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, an example of a reversal trade template for the U.S. session. But also your homework is, if you're trading the Asian session or if you're trading the London session, to identify the same type of templates. Now, we talk about this in the playbook, and in the most recent videos, we've spoke specifically about Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday templates, Monday, Tuesday, opening range, initial balance, basic model for entries, 3-day setups. 3-day setups are parabolic opportunities. So coming back to psychology, a lot of traders struggling with getting the day count, and some traders specifically spoke to me and said, I feel really silly now. I understand day 3s are different from the 3-day setups. And that is a major breakthrough, because then you can start to identify an opportunity almost every single day in the session that you're trading, because you're following a basket of instruments as opposed to trying to trade one instrument all the time and catch moves and scalp pips and take 20 trades a day. Well, I would rather take one trade a day that's a 90-10 probability with 10 times the size, and rinse and repeat that opportunity, keep scaling it up in size, because I'm there to make money, not to take as many trades as I can. And that's the important part to understand. So we have, if you walk through Monday to Friday templates each week, try to identify markets that break out. They may stay broken out for 3 days, whether that's long or short, or they may pump up day 1, day 2, give a first red day, and a reversal opportunity on Free Cash Wednesday, or maybe day 2 on the backside on Thursday, and a continuation trade, a trend trade on Friday, or a reversal trade on Friday. We're going to look at 2 specific templates and inside days, how those can occur. So if you walk through starting the week, Monday's day 1, walk that through, Wednesday's the midpoint range of the week, and resets. It's day 3, resets to day 1, heading into the closing range of the week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday is the closing range of the week. So I'm just going to show 2 templates with the idea that you understand what Free Cash Wednesday and Free Cash Friday mean. There are opportunities. I'm not going to show you what instrument this is. I'm not going to show you what date it is or anything else, because it's irrelevant. It's about whether or not you understand the opportunity on day 3 and how important timing and levels are. The type of template that it is on the day itself on day 3. You've heard me say what type of day. You can have a signal day, you can have a trigger day, first red day, an inside day, whatever that may be. But on the day itself of the trade, how does the market set up? Is it a well-engineered template? And it will boil down to one of 2 setups: a dump and pump setup, or a pump and dump setup. It can be a trend trade or a reversal trade. How does the market set up on day 3? So we have Monday, our opening range. Tuesday is our day 2. Friday's high projects across, and we have a breakout on day 2. Day 1, day 2. That market is now in breakout. And on day 3, the market proceeds to auction back lower Remember, I'm trading in the US window. Go back and watch the other timing windows. If you're trading the London window, go watch the timing video window, walk through the templates on the weekend, day 1, day 2, day 3. As you start to master this process, the other 3-day setups and 3 days of breakout traders will make sense. And you'll also understand the importance of following a basket, because you might be following the Aussie dollar. That's your favorite instrument. And you might miss out on a best trade candidate because over the course of following 6 or 8 instruments, there might only be 1 or 2 that demonstrate the day 3 parabolic opportunity. But that's all I care about, is hunting out the best candidate that gives me easy free cash on Free Cash Wednesday. So we have day 1, day 2, and dump down, peak formation low made in the Asian London gap. London opens and trades back into that gap. This is prior to me coming to the screen for my US session. Peak formation low, and then a retest of that low and a break above the closing price level with a pin hammer engulfment at our open of our US window for a parabolic explosion. Now, this particular day, there was no major red news on the schedule. Universal EMA gives us a very clean trend trade on day 3 in the direction of the breakout. We'll back this up. This is a 15-minute chart. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Now we're going to see this probably next week over a basket of 10 currencies, oil, gold, and the indexes. We'll probably see this set up at least once next week or the following week. Now there's different types of variations that we can see. But when you start to identify the template, all I'm doing is flipping through the charts and looking for which one is set up on the day. That takes me a minute per chart. Very easy to identify. An example of a day 3 trend continuation trade. Now, traders have talked to me about they get confused on the timings. They get confused on where to get in. You'll notice that I'm not talking about any little bars inside. I have the high and the low of the day, and I'm not even paying attention on day 1. Now, we're not talking about opportunities on day 1. We're not talking about opportunities on day 2. I'm talking about the day 3 parabolic opportunity. And when I get a coiled market on a longer time frame, those are markets that I will add size into. So getting away from the idea that I need to trade all the time and take trades all day long and in and out, which is completely opposite. My thought process is take one trade with 10 times the size. And I love it when traders have said to me, oh yeah, but that's risky. Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. Remember that. Risk only comes from not knowing what you are doing. When you know what you're doing and you understand when you're entering into a trade, how you're going to add into that, how much size you're willing to put on that particular setup, how you will control your downside, and where you will take profits. And these are all things that we've spoke about. We've spoke about the measured move opportunities as potential profit target on range expansions, timings, different variations of extracting and making sure that you get paid on the day itself. So this is an example of a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday parabolic trend trade blowing off in the direction of the trend. Now we have a different example on the backside from midpoint range of the week, Wednesday, day 1, resetting as day 1, becomes our day 1, day 2, Thursday's our day 2. Market continues lower, breaks the low of Wednesday on Thursday. Day 1, day 2, day 3, third session on the third day, as we just showed on the previous setup on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, third session on the third day for a parabolic reversal trade back to the high of day 1, an example of a parabolic reversal opportunity, and also an example of where we can use levels for potential measured move range expansions. In this particular case, we could also target the level from the high of Wednesday or the closing price level that projected either or managing that trade as price gets to that level. My point today is to go through and understand Monday through Friday templates. Whether you have a template that is in 3 days of breakout, whether you have a template that is going to give you a first red day, a first green day, or maybe even an inside day as a potential signal day. And these examples are in the third session with no major red news, so that traders can understand there's going to be days when we have major red news and we have the same type of template, and there may be a news catalyst momentum trade after the news is released. And so at the same time, we don't get in front of me, or I don't get in front of major red news. I don't want to put large amounts of capital and just to gamble into the markets. So coming back to creating the routine and the process day to day, having your work window set. I work in a certain work window. I focus on specific setups based on a 3-day count. Now, there are other opportunities each day. There are 3-session setups, very similar. We could call this Asia, London, and New York, as opposed to day 1, day 2, day 3. Same type of setups will occur, but we'll also get a well-engineered chart on a day 3 for a parabolic explosion. And these are the type of opportunities, as opposed to trading in a market that is the escalator, participating in a market that is the elevator ride, and it's not coming back on day 3. So some homework over the next few days. Walk through your templates, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. See if you can identify a signal day, a template of any type of sort, whether it's a pump and a dump or a dump and a pump. So as I said, we'll get a larger dump and pump template, and we can also have a smaller dump and pump template on the day itself. Similar to what we just saw, we have a peak formation low made in the London window. They retest that low before making a higher high on the inside. That higher high into closing price trades back down and puts a peak formation low engulfment. We'll zoom in as we just did on the other pair. A peak formation low engulfment for the explosive reversal trade back up to the high of our midpoint range of the week, day 1, day 2, day 3. So this is, again, one variation of the dump and pump. We just saw the parabolic trend continuation on day 3 on the other example on the front side. And again, the instrument itself is irrelevant. It doesn't matter to me. If I find the DJ30 is set up like this, I'll look for that opportunity. This could be the euro. It could be gold. So understand it's about the setup, not about the instrument. And on day 2s, 3 levels of rise, and you'll notice that when we get the 3 levels of rise, just as an example, while we're here, that trades back up to the breakout level, and that also makes higher highs on the inside before dumping down and creating a 3-session setup heading into our third session on Free Cash Friday for the parabolic dump and pump explosive parabolic reversal. These are the type of trades that are scalable in size. So short video, psychology, discipline, all that sort of stuff. When you start to identify that it's about having your edge present, knowing how to execute it in live time boils down to timings, levels, and behavior of price on day 3. The rest, discipline, there's no discipline. There's discipline in following the process and training your brain to understand. If you're looking for the highest quality, highest possibility / probability type of setups, then this becomes what trading is to you. Not trying to figure out what all the bars on the inside and is it a buy, is it a sell, all those sorts of things, and trading the zigzags and marking levels. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Keep it simple, traders. As simpler you make it, the more easily you can reproduce your routine. The more easily you can reproduce your live results. The more consistent you'll be. The more growth you'll get in your trading account. One of these trades outweighs 10 of the little scalps all day long, in and out, in and out, in and out, with no size. Take one trade with size where you've got a 90-10 possibility of that going on a range expansion and not coming back. Enjoy your day. Keep it simple. 1% better every single day. Focus on where you can put size into the market. What's going to grow a small account very, very fast. Keep it simple, traders, and may the markets go with you.